welcome to another episode of rawradianthealth.com, and I'm Natasha St. Michael, and thank you so much for joining me. So it's Friday, it's the end of the week, and today I'm going to talk about different types of fasting and detoxing that people can do. I received an email quite a few weeks ago asking me to talk about what kind of fast or cleanse a beginner or someone new to all this can do that is relatively easy and kind of fun and that'll be a little bit easier on the body and that they can jump in and try out. And I thought it was a great question because there are a lot of things you can do, and I'm first just going to explain why even bother doing like a detox or a fast or a cleanse. And the main thing that I stand behind is that I do believe, especially today, like about 80% or more of the population is dealing with chronic constipation, malabsorption issues, all sorts of digestive distress. I mean, most people have some sort of digestive issue going on. And when you're having digestive issues, when your digestive system's not working correctly or at its best, then you're going to run into other issues as well. It affects your entire body because the digestive system is what is breaking down the food that you're eating, it's taking the nutrients out, and it's getting rid of toxins out of your body, okay? So the two main functions of digestion is to get all that good nutrition out of the food and to eliminate the toxic matter out of our body. If our digestive system's not working properly, we're not going to get the adequate amount of nutrition, okay? That, and then a lot of the waste matter ends up building up in our bodies, makes us constipated, takes out our energy, and it just sort of toxifies our system. And no one wants to feel toxic, and these are reasons why people are dealing so much with issues like chronic fatigue and inflammation and chronic health conditions and just not feeling their best. It's a lot of it all has to do with the digestive system. I mean, we all see it when our digestive system is like sluggish and it's not working properly. We don't feel so hot, and it affects our mood, it affects even how we think, our alertness and our clarity, and then it also just affects our general energy and just feeling of well-being. So the main thing is with doing any kind of fasting and detoxing is that it's a way of giving your body a break, giving your digestive system a chance to catch up, and giving your body a chance to start regenerating and rejuvenating cells and tissue. Because a lot of times if our digestive system's backed up, all our energy is just going into the digestion. And instead of using that energy to be building our tissues, to be building up even our muscles and to rejuvenating the cells and to be processing and assimilating all the nutrition, okay? Instead, all the energy is just going towards digestion. And our body needs a break, and it needs to catch up and sort itself out and get that digestive system cleared out and working properly, okay? So main thing is that there's so many different ways of detoxifying the system and giving yourself, your digestive system and your body a break. I find the beginners, like let's say someone were to be coming from like a standard diet, okay? What would be like the first thing that they can do? I would suggest even just doing a day a week of eating raw foods or eating a vegan diet. Already that, like a raw food diet itself, is a very cleansing diet. That if someone were to, coming from a diet where they're coming from like fast food and heavy meats, things like that, just adding in more raw foods is going to really start to help cleanse things. Okay, so that's the first step. Then someone can also do like a 30-day challenge where they do 30 days of raw foods, and only raw foods. And that's a way too of doing a nice gentle cleanse, and where you're still able to eat food, but you're getting so much fiber and water-rich food into your body that it's going to help break things up in the digestive system and get things going and also just rejuvenate your body, okay? That's a great thing to do. Now, if you want to take things a step further, then you can try out different fasts and different cleanses. And there's different things you can do, like even doing like a mono fruit day, okay? And I've talked about this, I know, in a previous video about where for an entire day or 2 days or 3 days, all you eat is one type of fruit. So for an entire day, you might eat watermelon, or you might eat cherries, or you might eat grapes or apples. If you have any kind of like diabetes, things like that, definitely do not be doing this, okay? You don't want to be on fruit all day. But if you don't have any kind of sugar issue like that, then this is perfectly healthy, and it's a great cleanse because you're still able to chew things and eat food, but you'll notice that you actually do some detoxing just by having one fruit, because it's so much easier on the digestive system to be breaking down one kind of food rather than a mixture of different foods and wrong food combinations, things like that. So doing a mono fruit days is a great thing, and you can do it for however many days you'd like to do it. Okay, so that's another easy thing to do. Another thing you can do is, of course, doing a liquid diet, like doing either juice fasting or juice feasting, where you're drinking freshly pressed green juices and maybe a little bit of fruit juice with that. Or you can also do a liquid diet of eating and drinking smoothies, green smoothies, fruit smoothies, savory smoothies, and just blended fruits and vegetables. That's a great thing to do. Or you can even mix the two. Some people do both smoothies and juices for an extended period of time, and you can do this for a few days or even a few weeks or months even. I mean, there's nothing wrong with living off of liquids at all, and a lot of people actually do really well. Okay, so main thing is try things out. And a lot of times, there's a lot of people out there that do regular fasts and cleanses and doing liquid diets, and they might even just choose like 1 day a week to be doing some sort of fasting. A lot of people do like a water fast 1 day a week, or dry fasting a day a week, or even for 2 or 3 days. I really believe with water fasting and dry fasting that after 3 days of doing that, like 1 to 3 days, you can do that on your own. But if you want to do an extended water fast, I really do believe it should be supervised, having professionals there to just make sure everything's all right. But something like juice fasting, where you're having a lot of freshly pressed juices, that's all right to do on your own, no problem. So these are kind of my suggestions, different ideas of what you can try out. And there's also the Master Cleanse too, which is being on a lemonade. It's pretty much water, lemon juice, and maple syrup and cayenne pepper. And people do that for a few days or up to 10 days or even longer. It's a great liver cleanse, but I find it's really high in the sugar from the maple syrup that I prefer doing like a freshly pressed green juice fast. I feel that is the best. That's where you're really going to get not only the cleansing component, but also getting the nutrition, getting all those minerals from the greens and the vitamins and just everything. It's really more building, and I just find it's a much easier fast to do than doing the Master Cleanse or the lemonade fasting. So that's just my opinion, but try these out. It's fun to experiment with them, and your body will only thank you for it, and really the main thing is when you do any of these cleanses to really do it at a time where you can take it easy and you're not running around, there's not much responsibility, and really just use it as time to take care of yourself and quiet things down. Okay, so I am hosting the next 10-day juice fast, which is starting on Monday, March 1st. Both beginners and experienced fasters are welcome. Every fast, we always have plenty of people that are this first time ever doing any kind of fasting. And we always also have a lot of people that come back that have done it in previous months. So it's always a great, great community. We have an online forum. There's daily videos specifically for the juice fasting. I also have a diet for you in order to transition onto the fast, what to drink on the fast, and also how to transition off of the fast. Before the fast and after fasting is very, very important, okay? Even more important than the actual fasting. So if you're interested in joining the 10-day juice fast, go to my website, www.rawradianthealth.com, and click on juice fasting and sign up today. So I'm wishing you guys a fabulous weekend, and I'll see you on Monday. Bye.